Okay, welcome to Ligna. What you're looking at is our marketing dashboard. This is available for not only your business, but for your clients, your partners, resellers, and basically anyone you want to provide this dashboard to. So we track everything, your organic traffic, your social, your direct traffic. We have more detailed reports. We have built-in dashboard reports, so you can select any one of those ranges there. We also track your inbound calls, your inbound leads. These are leads not only from our internal sites, but external sites where you embed your data forms. We track your conversion rates, your bounce rates, your page views, how long people have been on your website. This is important just to showcase really quickly on your dashboard, especially if you're showing this to your clients. We also track your inbound activities. So these are going to be your phone calls, inbound calls, so you can listen to them here. You also your inbound leads, and you can go directly into those leads from this dashboard. We also break down your social visits, so anything from Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, your top referrals, just give you a quick little snapshot of that, as well as your first page rankings on Google and Bing, the top keywords you're ranking for, and of course you can go into more detailed reports for these ranking reports here. And then we also show you your email campaigns and your SMS campaigns and just your total overall numbers that are happening within this period. So our system is built on workspaces. So workspaces, you can assign user roles, so a grouping of users to access all your assets, such as your landing page, your websites, you name it, whatever you build in that workspace, they have access to it. And you can also add individual users to these workspaces. And so maybe you have a client that you want to have access to this workspace, you can just add that user directly in, or you can have a group of users within here. In addition to our marketing dashboards, we also have a sales dashboard that shows you all your activity from your VoIP lines, such as inbound calls, your outbound calls, your total talk time, including inbound activities such as your text messages and inbound phone calls, so you can list it on this dashboard. You can also break down the pre-built reports or run custom ranges on your closed revenue, your open revenue, total new clients, your lost revenue. We also have a client retention section to really show you, your ongoing clients and your existing clients. We have a projects dashboard as well. This breaks down all your active projects, your current task, what's in play, what's in progress for whatever period that you run this dashboard for. Also shows you what happened in the last period compared to this period, as well as a goal overview of what's been completed and what hasn't been completed. And just a good representation of your due dates of your active projects and all the common activities, so you can quickly access those projects or tasks directly here within the dashboard. Okay, let's move over to the lead section within the platform. Here you have a list of all your leads that have come in either through data forms that you've imported, that you've added manually. You have bulk actions that you have access to, such as sending an email, selecting a template, and sending out an email to your filtered list view. You can also set up SMS bulk actions, so you can send out a bulk SMS to your filtered leads here. And including that, you can drop voicemails to your entire list. So you can select your filters, select your phone number, select your voicemail drop, and send out. You can export your filter views. You can add collab users. So this is different than the workspaces option. Workspaces, every user within that workspace has access to any lead loaded to that workspace. This is if you just want to give a single user or multiple users access to certain leads or lists after you filtered, you can apply them. You can add call queues. So call queues are basically, you can filter your list, add them to a queue, and then our little widget will follow you around throughout the system, ensuring that you can see what the next person is that you have to call. Once you make an update on their disposition or their call status, it's removed from the call queue, and just a good flow of keeping track of your daily calls or whatever calls you need to make. Lead labels. So these are labels you can add to organize all your leads. You can create as many labels as you want. You can create automation and filter based on those lead labels. You can update the status all at once. And so once you do your filter, you can change your statuses here, and you can also create custom statuses. Let's jump inside of a lead and show you what that looks like. So once you go inside your lead, we break down everything that this lead has not only done before it became a lead, but all the activity that's happened since it's been in the system. So every phone call, every email opened, everything that's been done either by you or someone else who's a collab user within this lead. We show you what sites they've been on before they became a lead. We show you all the SMS, all the opportunities, all the status changes. So everything is showing here directly in the lead timeline, including listening to phone calls. So you can make phone calls directly in the browser here, call this lead directly. You can also send emails directly to the lead. You can send text messages directly to the lead. And so all this is stored automatically. Once you do this activity, it shows up in your timeline. You can update the statuses and customize those statuses to whatever statuses you want. You can create tasks, you can add notes, you can add opportunities, you can add collab users directly within the lead view, as well as clone this lead. And you can update, of course, all the data that's associated with this lead and create custom data in addition to what we offer as far as our global fields to provide on this lead record. So we do have a data pixel that pulls leads in from your website, external websites, in addition to our data forms. And so we'll store additional data that doesn't map to our global fields, and that's what you're seeing there. You can add attachments, so invoices, presentations, whatever you want to add to this particular lead. You can create unlimited assets within the attachment. We also show you the more technical details and the opportunities that you create. We do have an opportunity pipeline section, but this is where you can quickly add an opportunity associated with this lead. In your opportunities view, you have a pipeline board. And so you can customize all these stages. Once you customize these stages, you can drag over each opportunity to whatever stage you like. This also records and updates in your activity log. You can also create a proposal, which you can add in all your products. You can integrate with Stripe, and then you can send this off to your prospect and it drips on them, closer to the expiration date. Just gives them some urgency to accept your proposal, and it's attached right here to your opportunities in this. Inside the platform, you can create websites, landing pages, and blogs. You can either start with a theme that we have, or you can import your own website or theme. Once you're in the system, the builder, you literally can click on any div, span, any element within the page and edit it directly through the browser. You also have all the different styles that you can apply to it. We have built-in blocks as well that you can reuse these blocks. You can select a section and click on an element, and then you can scroll through whatever block, and allows you to select these pre-designed blocks. What's helpful here is you can quickly build out all the content blocks that you like, customize them, change them out, put whatever images you want to put in there, and swap out the text, change out the color scheme, and you can quickly build out a site. You can also create global blocks so you can reuse throughout the entire system. And that's helpful for like internal navigations and things like that. You can duplicate content blocks and different elements. As you can see, you can create as many of these elements as you like and expand on them. You can also move and drag these elements around, create different sizes, create different columns, pretty much everything that you would normally do in a browser-based editing system. In addition to that, you have full access to the code, so you can manipulate any element of this site. Advanced designers have full access to the code. You can also create base sites, templates that can be used across your child users. They could be used across lead gen networks, or maybe you want to set up several franchises. Any changes that you do on your base site are pushed down to your child site, provided those section blocks have not been changed or altered. We have a lot of custom tags that you can set up to allow them to your users to personalize these sites quickly. Or you may design sites in specific niche markets that you want to develop faster because you're starting from something that's existing. So you can create your own base templates to reuse for any digital asset that you want to deploy, whether it be for lead gen or for your clients. We also made it easy for you to manage your internal projects and your client projects. You can create one-time projects or ongoing projects where we'll clone tasks based on frequency. You can collaborate on tasks, communicate with your team members, you can communicate with your clients, you can show tasks specifically to certain clients or certain partners. You have so many different views, from grid views to list views to calendar views. Pretty much every view that you need to really manage all your tasks. You can also take a look at all tasks from a bird's eye view, go into those tasks and create additional subtasks. And so no matter how complex your projects are, you can break them all up into so many different elements, from infinity subtasks. You can attach all your files. Everything that you need to go into this project can be stored within this task or project level. Within our marketing automation tools, we have what are called cadences. These are essentially sequences of steps that you can set up that go on autopilot when your lead enters one of our data forms, or when you add a lead manually to a specific list. You can schedule email sequences, SMS sequences, you can set up voicemail sequences, you can also set up call sequences. These are stages in which you need to call this lead that we have reached within the hierarchy of this sequence. And you can create as many sequences you like and time them based on minutes, hours, days, months. And so you can really build out a pretty lengthy sequence here. You can also set up email marketing campaigns. You can reuse these campaigns as well and track every opens for split testing. And we have the same builder within our platform that you can use on email. So it's really easy to build out whether you start with one of our templates or import your own. You also have SMS campaigns and you have a social automation scheduler. And on the social automation scheduler, you can schedule out one individual post and post those out to all your social channels. Or you can use our social curation, which allows you to bring in blog feeds, put in your different tags of the topics that you want to go after, choose your publishing period, and then this will go and pull content for you and automatically schedule content out onto your calendar for you. There's a ticket section where you can have your clients and partners submit tickets for anything as far as product updates, things like that, support, and everyone can collaborate on these tickets. It's managed within a single section. You can create knowledge-based pages, so training materials on how to use a system or how to use your product or any type of training that you need to do for your internal staff. So you can also create courses. These courses can have assessments and basically walk your staff or clients or membership users directly through a series of videos or content and have them take an assessment at the end. You can also build membership pages, unlimited custom pages back here in the portal. Personalize the content that's back here for the profile, create custom profile tags. So there's a lot of customization you can do in this, and of course it's completely white labeled to your brand all throughout the platform. You can set up child users, you can set up parent accounts, you can set up resellers, white label partners, you can segment them by user roles, create different views, different permissions, different branding information. You also have different onboarding forms, so you can onboard each of those clients into those roles or partners or staff members. We have a lot of different ways you can build out templates. You can set up email templates, SMS templates, you can create meeting pages and allow your visitors to schedule appointments with you. You can set up your availability. You get a personalized link that you can basically manipulate the entire design, and it just makes them easy to come and schedule directly through this system. It's also tied to our data forms and our cadences, and so you can automate content that goes out to them. And within the template section, you also can create data forms. This is how leads are brought into our system, whether it be through this data form here or your external data form. You can create unlimited different types of fields. You can embed this on any website. You can use it on internal websites inside of our system. You can also customize all the data fields within our platform, such as your statuses for your projects, your lead dispositions, your account statuses, your ticket statuses. You can create custom profile fields. The list goes on. The voice system, you can set up VoIP lines, you can set up call tracking lines, you can set up IVRs. There's full-blown phone system integrated into this platform. You can set up your domains, you can set up your email, you can integrate your apps. We have a full-blown API. So everything is here to provide your business with necessary tools to be successful. In addition, we brought everything in. So the phone system, the email system, it's all included within Ligna. You don't have to bring any other technology to make it work.